Hey, Patriots fans! Today we are diving deep into everything that has been happening with the New England Patriots as they march toward the final stretch of the regular season and now the playoffs. It has been an electrifying run, and as we move closer to the postseason, there are some stories and performances that truly stand out and have fans talking about what this team is capable of when everything clicks. Let's start with a player who might not have been on everyone's radar at the beginning of the year, yet has quietly become one of the most exciting weapons for the Patriots offense, and that is Kyle Williams. At the start of the season, there was a lot of hesitation surrounding him. People were unsure after a few early drops and limited targets. Fans were comparing him to the hype of previous draft picks like Javon Baker and Jalen Polk, and the skepticism was understandable. There was a feeling that the team had been through a transition at wide receiver, and the question was whether Williams could really step up and become a reliable playmaker. But as the season progressed, it has become abundantly clear that Kyle Williams is someone defenses must account for on every snap. He has displayed the speed, the route-running ability, and the capacity to take the top off a defense, giving quarterback Drake May an invaluable weapon in the passing game. Watching him explode off the line, create separation against press coverage, and make those go-route catches over the shoulder is exactly the kind of performance that can shift the dynamics of a game, and his emergence at the right moment is perfect timing as the Patriots push into these critical final games. The combination of his talent and the way he stretches the field opens up opportunities not just for him, but for the entire offense, making the Patriots more dangerous than ever when it comes to explosive plays. On top of that, the special teams unit continues to be a highlight for this team. Marcus Jones, in particular, has been nothing short of sensational. His 94-yard punt return in the last game was a perfect showcase of his speed, vision, and ability to turn a routine play into a game-changing moment. He weaved through defenders, made precise cuts, and proved once again why he is considered one of the top punt returners in the league. Beyond returns, Jones also contributes as a slot corner in the secondary, showing that his impact goes far beyond just special teams. Having a player of his caliber in multiple roles adds a layer of versatility and explosiveness to the Patriots, making them a harder team to game plan against. Extending his contract was a huge win for New England, and watching him perform at this level makes it clear why the investment was worth it. As the playoffs approach, having a player who can flip field position in an instant and create scoring opportunities is an enormous advantage. Then there's Christian Gonzalez, who continues to dominate in the secondary. If you look at the stats, the Patriots are undefeated in every game he has played this season. 10 wins, 0 losses, and it's hard not to argue that he is establishing himself as one of the premier cornerbacks in the NFL. His ability to read the quarterback, break up passes, and cover elite receivers has been a cornerstone of New England's defensive success. Even against teams with high-powered offenses, Gonzalez, alongside teammates like Carlton Davis, has limited big plays and kept the Patriots in control. In the most recent game, the defense held Jackson Dart to just 129 passing yards, an impressive feat given the number of targets and the opportunities the opposing offense had. Multiple pass breakups, tight coverage, and consistent pressure on the quarterback all point to a defense that is executing at a high level, even as the offense continues to find its rhythm. Gonzalez's impact cannot be overstated, as his presence alone changes the way opposing quarterbacks approach their game plan. Offensively, the Patriots have shown flashes of brilliance in the rushing attack. Henderson and Stevenson have been pivotal, making key runs that keep the chains moving and help control the tempo of the game. Henderson has demonstrated his ability to break through tackles and gain critical yardage, while Stevenson complements him with both solid rushing plays and reliable hands out of the backfield. In the last matchup, Stevenson turned 3 targets into 40 receiving yards, highlighting his versatility as both a runner and receiver. The offensive line, even when not at full strength, has held its own, creating lanes and providing the protection necessary for these backs to thrive. The potential of this duo, especially when the offensive line is performing at 100%, cannot be overlooked. When Henderson and Stevenson are both fully clicking, the offense becomes multidimensional keeping defenses guessing and opening up opportunities for big plays through the air. However, despite all these positives, there are areas that still require attention, particularly in the red zone. In the last game, the Patriots were 30-7 up at halftime, yet they only managed to score once more in the second half. Being 1 for 5 in red zone opportunities is not acceptable for a team with championship aspirations. There were moments when the offense had been moving the ball effectively on the ground, yet inside the red zone, they struggled to convert. Drops, miscommunications, and missed opportunities compounded the issue, leaving fans and analysts alike questioning what adjustments need to be made. The Patriots have all the talent to dominate in close quarters, but execution in these critical moments must improve if they hope to make a deep playoff run. Understanding when to stick with what is working versus trying to force a play is essential, and the coaching staff will need to address this as they prepare for the postseason. Another talking point from the recent games is the intensity of defensive play and the debates surrounding aggressive hits. The Christian Ellis hit on Jackson Dart sparked a lot of conversation, with opinions divided on whether it should have been penalized. But when analyzing the play, it is important to remember that football is a physical, high-contact sport. Dart was still in bounds, attempting to maximize his yardage after coming back from concussion protocol, and Ellis delivered a clean, forceful hit within the rules. The nature of the game means that defenders must stop ball carriers decisively, and referees have to consider the context of each play. While some fans may feel the play was too aggressive, it reflects the reality of the sport, where defenders are tasked with stopping offensive players while keeping within the rules. It is these kinds of moments that illustrate the balance between maintaining safety and allowing the physicality of the game to thrive. Football, at its core, is about competing, challenging, and testing limits, and the Patriots' defensive unit continues to set an example of how to do that effectively. As the team moves forward, the combination of emerging offensive weapons, a dominant secondary, explosive special teams, and a strong rushing attack all set the stage for an exciting playoff run. Kyle Williams stepping up as a go-to receiver, Marcus Jones flipping the field with his returns, Christian Gonzalez locking down elite receivers, and the running backs executing when given the opportunity all point to a team that is peaking at the right moment. Yet, the need for consistency in the red zone and efficient execution in key situations will be crucial factors that determine just how far this Patriots team can go in the postseason. Fans have plenty to be optimistic about, and there are clear signs that the foundation is in place for a team capable of competing at the highest level. As each week unfolds, watching how these players continue to perform, how the coaching staff adjusts, and how the team handles high-pressure situations will be fascinating to follow. Every snap, every target, every breakaway run, and every defensive stand contributes to the larger picture of a team that is finding its identity at the perfect time in the season. Now, turning our attention back to the offense, there are still challenges that must be addressed as the Patriots move deeper into the season and prepare for playoff football. One area that has consistently raised questions is red zone efficiency. While the team has shown the ability to dominate on the ground and create explosive plays outside the 20-yard line, once they enter the red zone, the margin for error shrinks dramatically. In the last game, despite a commanding lead at halftime, the offense struggled to capitalize, converting only 1 of 5 opportunities into touchdowns. This is a concern because at the highest level of competition, red zone success is often what separates good teams from great ones. The coaching staff will need to evaluate play calling, personnel groupings, and situational strategies to ensure that when the team reaches the 20-yard line, they're able to consistently finish drives with points. Quarterback Drake may have been precise and confident on the field, but even the best quarterbacks need a fully coordinated system around them, and finding ways to maximize the talent of Kyle Williams, the running backs, and the tight ends and tight spaces will be essential for postseason success. Speaking of running backs, Henderson and Stevenson have continued to be pivotal contributors to the offensive balance. Henderson's ability to find gaps, break tackles, and gain tough yard between the tackles provides the Patriots with a reliable weapon on the ground, while Stevenson's versatility as both a runner and a receiver out of the backfield adds a critical dimension to the passing game. In the recent matchup, Stevenson converted all 3 of his targets for 40 yards, showcasing his ability to catch the ball in traffic and move defenders with agility and power. The chemistry between the backs and the offensive line is improving, and as the line gains more cohesion and experience, both Henderson and Stevenson have the potential to turn short gains into explosive plays that can shift the momentum of games. This dynamic, when combined with the deep threat of Kyle Williams, keeps defenses off balance and creates opportunities for other players to make big contributions, whether it's a screen pass, a quick slant, or a play-action pass that opens the field for multiple options. Defensively, the Patriots have been a model of consistency and discipline, led by standout performances in the secondary. Christian Gonzalez continues to establish himself as a lockdown corner, limiting opponents' top targets and giving the team an advantage in critical passing situations. His coverage skills, ball awareness, and ability to anticipate quarterback decisions have made him one of the most respected corners in the league, and his influence on the field goes beyond his individual matchups. Alongside Carlton Davis and the rest of the defensive backfield, Gonzalez has helped the Patriots limit explosive plays, force turnovers, and maintain control over opposing offenses, even when those offenses are designed to stretch the field. This defensive stability allows the Patriots to approach each game with confidence, knowing that their backfield can handle high-pressure situations and give the offense opportunities to succeed with favorable field position. Special teams continue to be another defining factor for this team. Marcus Jones' punt returns are more than just a highlight reel. They're a consistent weapon that can change the trajectory of a game in a single play. His 94-yard return in the last matchup not only showcased his speed and vision, but also highlighted his ability to perform under pressure. Beyond returns, Jones contributes as a slot corner and overall secondary presence, giving the Patriots flexibility in personnel and allowing for more creative defensive schemes. His multidimensional skill set enhances the team's depth and opens up possibilities for dynamic game planning, especially as opponents struggle to account for a player who can influence the game in multiple ways. Despite these positives, there are areas that remain a work in progress, particularly in terms of offensive execution and situational awareness. The second half of the most recent game exposed some inefficiencies that must be addressed. The team seemed to lose momentum offensively, failing to capitalize on scoring opportunities and settling for fewer points than expected given their dominant performance in the first half. Drops, misreads, and occasional miscommunication in critical moments highlighted the need for sharper execution. The Patriots have the talent and the tools to succeed, but refining timing, decision-making, and red zone play calling will be key as they face more formidable defenses in the postseason. Understanding when to stick to a proven play versus trying to force a high-risk option will make the difference between winning comfortably and struggling in close playoff contests. Another aspect worth examining is how the team handles high-pressure situations against both elite and less experienced opponents. The Patriots have demonstrated resilience and adaptability, but consistency remains the ultimate test. When facing teams that are aggressive or unconventional in their schemes, maintaining composure, executing assignments, and capitalizing on opportunities is what separates playoff contenders from early exits. The player's ability to stay disciplined, trust in the system, and execute under pressure is being tested week after week, and the results so far have been encouraging, though not without room for improvement. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe and leave a like. Your support helps us bring you the latest updates on the New England Patriots. And of course, drop your thoughts in the comments. We love hearing from Patriots fans. Breaking news is sending shockwaves through the NFL as whispers intensify about a move that could reshape the entire league. Sources close to the situation suggest the New England Patriots are on the verge of a seismic signing: quarterback Jordan Love. If true, this would mark one of the boldest gambles in recent memory, and the implications could ripple far beyond Foxborough. For years, the Patriots have been a team defined by strategic, sometimes conservative, decisions under the shadow of a post-Brady era. Yet, the chatter circulating now hints at a franchise ready to shake the foundations of the quarterback market. Jordan Love, once a highly touted prospect with flashes of brilliance, has been waiting for the right opportunity to assert himself as a starting QB, and all signs point to New England as that stage. Insiders claim the discussions are very serious, and while nothing is official, the buzz is enough to ignite speculation across the league. Fans and analysts alike are already theorizing how this potential signing could alter the Patriots' offensive identity. Could Love step in immediately and command the huddle? Or is the team envisioning a transitional period under the guidance of Bill Belichick's well-documented coaching acumen? Either way, the narrative is tantalizing. A quarterback with enormous potential paired with one of the NFL's most calculating minds is a recipe for headlines and controversy. Of course, the ripple effects are impossible to ignore. Rival teams are reportedly monitoring the situation closely, evaluating how this acquisition might affect their own quarterback strategies and draft plans. Speculation is running rampant on social media, with fans debating whether Love can finally reach the ceiling many scouts once envisioned. If the Patriots pull the trigger, it could spark a domino effect of trades and personnel moves that dominate the NFL landscape for months. While official confirmation is yet to come, the mere possibility has already set the rumor mills ablaze. Patriots headquarters remains tight-lipped, fueling every whisper into a wildfire of anticipation. One thing is certain. If Jordan Love ends up under center in New England, the NFL will be talking and strategizing for a long time. That's it for today's update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving fresh and exclusive Patriots news, make sure to subscribe and hit like. We always appreciate hearing your opinions in the comments. See you in the next one, Patriots Nation.